She will sell her soul for money, believe me. Because when I stopped giving her money, that's when the hate came. That's when the hate came. You're talking about, oh, I'm in Jamaica, I need to look after my brothers, I should be buying them stuff. Hey, woman, move from Yassa. Move from Yassa, because look how long you've been in Jamaica. Look how long you was in Jamaica for. I know you lost your frigging job, bitch. I don't give a fuck. She's a bitch to me. I don't like her. Fuck anyone that has a problem with that. I don't care how none of you lot feel. When you grown-ass women, when you big grown-ass women sat on a platform like TikTok and spoke about my trauma, none of you lot know how I'm feeling. Every day that shit heats me up. Every day I got to go through my For You page and scroll and see this little big blood clot woman sitting down with a bunch of useless society people talking about what happened to me when I was a fucking teenager. None of you lot know what the fuck that man put me through. Don't talk about my trauma, blood. Because when I came and told you, you told me I lied, me a blood clot tail. Where? When I came and told you your friend was touching me up, when I came and told you what your friend made me do for many years, what did you tell me? I lie, yeah, tell man, move and go sit on one side. Where? You failed me as a child. You failed me as a kid. It never happened once, 2, 3, 4. It happened continuously until I grew up to a certain age where I could find my voice and say no. Do you understand what I'm saying? That shit happened so many times. I can tell you every single place. I can show you every single spot. You're coming on social media to tell people I lie when I tell. Why would I lie? Why would I lie on an innocent man if he's innocent? Why would I tell a lie on a man that's innocent? I know what happened to me and in my circle. I was the eldest cousin. You hear me? I was the eldest cousin out of 5 of us. There's 5 of us and I was the eldest one. The eldest one. You know how it feels to having to know you have to run and hide behind your grandma that's disabled. My grandma can't speak. You understand? And this man waited every single time when my auntie would go to work. My auntie used to go to work and it was Renee and Sharika and Renika left in that house. All 3 of us. All 3 of us left in that house. And my grandma. And my auntie used to work in a hospital. You understand? And he would come when she's not there. When she's not there, he will come. Don't come tell me about I'm lying, bro. Don't come tell me that I'm lying. Because you don't know the pain I've had to deal with that man. You don't know the shit that he made me have to do, and I had to shut up and take it. I had to shut my mouth and I had to take it and I had to do what he said. You understand? And I used to go home and I would cry myself to sleep every single time. And when I used to come home, my mum and my auntie used to beat the shit out of me, bro, with a belt. And I couldn't say to them, oh, he took me here, he took me to an alleyway. I couldn't say to them, oh, he took me to a back street with no lights and he made me perform Oreo on him. He made me do this, he made me do that, he made me use my hand. I couldn't say that to them. I had to shut my mouth and take those beatings, bro. Renee, why you coming in there? Hey, yeah, come on. Boom, 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 boom. Don't come tell me nothing. Don't come tell me nothing. I know my pain and I know what I've been through. And I know how you class me and how you told me I'm lying as a mother. That's why I don't like you, Marine. I would never, ever in this life, ever sit on the same table with you. Nobody can ever make me come around you ever again in my life. The simple fact that you took my trauma and you sat on a panel with Len and other people to talk about what happened to me as a child, and then you lied to these people that you saw this man. You've not seen this man. None of us have seen this man since everybody's known about it. You've not seen him. He's been hiding. He ran away and he's been hiding. You ain't seen him. You come on social media to make stories up. You come on social media and tell people you saw this man. You ain't seen him. You ain't seen him. You haven't seen him in over 7 years. 7, 8 years you ain't seen this man. He's a liar. That's what you are. Friggin' liar. I'm not playing matches with no one. I'm in a friggin' mood. Yeah, I've seen it. She said I need therapy. You're right, I need therapy. I do need therapy. At least I know I need therapy. At least I know I need my therapy. I do need therapy. I do need healing. Because since you've come back on social media and you sat down and spoke to these bitches about my pain, you haven't even asked me. You ain't even looked at me and said, Ren, What happened? As your child, you've not asked me, but you come on social media and you sit on a panel with 2 other people and you talk about what happened to me as a kid, but you don't even speak to your child that it happened to. You ain't spoken to your child that it happened to. But my cousin went to her mother and told her mother what this man done to her. The same man. The same man. Because like I said, there was 4 of us. It's a circle. And her mother believed her. Her mother never questioned her. Her mother believed her the moment she said it. Do you understand? And her mother encouraged her to go to the police station. And she did. And what did my mom do? I lie, I tell man, move from your sir. Marine, you're dog shit. You don't know that. You're my biggest enemy in my life. I don't like you. Gwe. Because when he used to come around and give you all money, it was never an issue. When he used to come around and put a little £100 in your hand, it wasn't an issue. Yeah, he used to give you money because what was he doing to your daughter? Revving out your daughter's blood clot childhood. So when he used to give you money, what do you think the money was for? You think the money was for you to go buy your little fancy stuff? Do you think the money was for that? No, the money wasn't for that. He used to come around. He gave my grandma money. Even when he did it did it me in my auntie's house, he would give my auntie and my grandma a little £50. And if you know my grandma, she used to always put the money in her bosom. Jamaican grandma, they used to always put it underneath their little bosom. Move, man. The man had his money. The man was up. No one's, listen, don't need fucking sympathy from no one, bruv. Tired of this woman, bruv. God needs to remove her from my life, bruv. Fuck. First thing I do, wake up, I see on my blood clot For You page chatting me, bruv, about why you couldn't buy your brother's KFC. The fuck do I need to buy them KFC for? A big grown-ass man that you should be looking after. Move from here. I don't need to buy my brother's nothing. If I want to buy them something, I'll buy them something of my willingness. Not because you want me to buy it. Go and buy them stuff. Your money, you take your money and do whatever you want to do with your money. Why you don't go send money to Jamaica and go buy KFC doing KFC? You're complaining about, oh, me going to buy groceries for them yesterday and everything I put on social media. Everything I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. Everything I do for those boys, I will put it on social media because you love to come on this app and you love to tell the people them that I don't do nothing for Kevin and Dwayne. You love to do that. So that's my receipt. Yeah? You love to sit here and play victim, and you love to tell people on social media that I don't do nothing for Kevin and Dwayne. So I will forever record it. Okay? I will forever let the people them see. Yeah? Because you love to tell people I don't do. I don't care if she's online, bruv. She keeps complaining about everything I put on social media, but you sit on this app every day and class your pitting them on the media. You come on social media and air out Mauritius business all the time. You come in here, you expose your children on this app. So what's the problem for me to record and show everybody, look, I'm in the supermarket and I'm buying this and their groceries. What's the problem? Why are you so bothered about that? You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. That's what you are. You're a hypocrite. Move. She's not a good mother. She's not. Yesterday I was scrolling through the TL, and yesterday I saw a video and I reposted it, right? And to my surprising, when I looked at the repost, my little sister reposted the same video. My little sister, the youngest one, she reposted the same video that I reposted yesterday, and she reposted it months before me, and I only saw it last night. And do you know what that shows you? I can't be the only one that's saying the same thing. You can look in my repost. My other phone's dead, so I can't even show you. Yes, I got them groceries. And I did it. It was on my live. And I gave it to my auntie yesterday. And she shared it out and split it. She split it into half for them to share. And she didn't want to give me half. She's saying that whatever I do, I should do it on my own, because when she's doing it for them, she does it on her own and she don't have no help. So I should do it on my own. Look at that. You didn't want to give me half of the money. You should pray for her, and you know she ain't in my prayers. Every day you look come and read this Bible verse. Oh, the Bible says you should honor your mother and honor your father. But what does the Bible also tell you about the children? If you do not provoke your children. Every day you look come and use this one Bible scripture. When you're tired. She loves to read out that one verse. That one verse she loves to read out. That one verse she loves to read out. I'm not forgiving her. I won't forgive her ever in my life. I don't need no one to tell me to forgive her. I'm not forgiving her. She just needs to live her life and leave me alone. And she keeps doing these little things to trigger me. Yeah, talking about cutie. Imagine you're on a live and you're telling people, oh, you're not mentioning Renee. You're not mentioning yesterday you got on live with your husband, and yesterday you're on live with your husband and you're talking about me to your husband. And Guinness never even asked you about the girl. Guinness didn't even ask you who this woman is. You willingly said, Guinness, you don't know it's like cute to this, the one where Robert Renee, the one where this sort Renee about it. Come on, what mother are you? What mother are you? What mother are you? You're not a mum. You're not a mother. You provoke me. You do it to provoke me. And then you said such person's not gonna like this, you know. Who? I know you're talking about me. You're talking about me when you said certain people not gonna like this, you know. But you're no business. I will always be her content, because if she don't talk about me, she don't earn a penny from me. If my mum does not speak about me, she don't make money. Do you understand? So I'll forever be her content. I'll forever be the one that draws views to her page. She said you're gonna feel sorry when she sees you. She might end up in a hospital bed in the United Kingdom. She better mind her blood pressure don't rise in her head. You think I'm worried about that woman? I know it's hard to try to ignore her. The more you give into her, the more it boosts her. I don't know, for some light, I don't want to turn the light on. For some light, I don't want to turn the light on. What did she just say? Every minute she says she's gonna beat me. Every minute, I'm waiting, don't worry. Every minute she says she's gonna beat me up. Oh no, I was in the UK, you couldn't beat me up, shut up. You can't beat me, Maureen. You're young, you got arthritis. One kicking at your chest, you drop down where? You can't beat me. When I was pregnant with Miracle, you said you was going to beat out the pitney out of me. My child was born, isn't she? Just before I came to the UK, you said she was going to beat me. And you didn't beat me. You're not bad anymore. Remember, you're old. You're 56 years old, darling. Menopause has hit you, sweetheart. Poor menopause has hit you. Mother Nature took away your nature. Mother Nature took away your nature. Every time you come on this app and say you're going to fight me, you're going to beat me. And then when I say I'm going to fight you back, people them class me. You ain't going to beat me. And the day you feel like you can fight me, then you make it happen, darling. I want you to hit me first. I will never go out my way to hit you first, woman. Do you hear me? I'm just going to wait for your hit to connect before I finish you off. Yeah? And then I'll call the police. And I'll let them know, yeah, I fucked her up because she hit me. Do you hear me? So whenever you feel like you're ready, you do it. I don't care no more. I've reached that point in my life where nobody, and I mean nobody, not even my aunties can tell me to stand down. No, because they enable your behavior. All of them enable your behavior. Every single one of them. Every single time something happens and they see your behavior, your sisters see the things that you do and the things that you say about your children on this app, and they're all scared to talk to you. They're all scared to pick up the phone and call you, and then they want to call my phone and tell me, Renee, don't react. No, stop. Don't call my phone and tell me don't react. Chat to your sister, bro. Chat to your sister. You all enable her behavior, bro. More time, and you lot can't lie, more time I stay and I mind my business. More time I'll be doing my own little thing, and she comes on the internet with her fuckery and she starts on me. Same way she started on me yesterday. Yesterday she started on me, you know, and I ignored this woman, you know. I ignored her, you know, when she was provoking me, you know. I don't know why my eyes so far apart. Ask my mother, she birthed me. Maybe her front made them far apart, I don't know. Fuck you lot, asking stupid question for. Don't tell me to breathe and exhale and release. Leave me alone. And I don't have no tips for no small content creators. Dealing with too much shit right now. Too much to lose and go to the police. No, I'm not going to no police. The moment she hits me, I'm going to harass her back. And you lot think it's a joke. Just wait. I must return back to England, you know. I must return back to England, you know. I must return back to England, you know. I'm not Sunny Shah. I'm not Maurice Shah. I'm not my two sisters. And I keep telling you people, my mother cannot bully me. She cannot. She controls the hell out of those two girls. But I am one girl she knows she cannot control. And that's why me and her don't get along. Me and her don't get along because I'm tired of her abuse. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. When I used to get my local $1,500 a month from work, when I used to work in hotels, when I used to change bed sheets and clean toilets, when I used to break my ass up and have 2 jobs just to make sure my brothers have money every month in Jamaica, just to make sure that they're okay. This woman used to bully me into buying them clothes. None of you lot can't tell me nothing. When I used to work in TK Maxx and do 12-hour shift a day just to make sure that they're good at home, you know, this woman would bully me to spend my paycheck and buy them clothes because she's going to Jamaica in July. Because she's going to Jamaica on her little summer holiday for 6 weeks, she used to bully me into buying them clothes. She used to take me to Sports Direct. My whole paycheck will be about those boys. And by the time you look, Renee's got a little £500 to herself. Go back to my YouTube videos when I first ever came to Jamaica. You see my vlogs that I did, and I was in I was in Sports Direct in Walthamstow. If you look in that video, me and her's having an argument. If you look at the beginning, I have literally single plaits in my hair, the brown single plaits, the brown little highlight single plaits. I want someone to screen record it and put it up. If you look in that video and you look at my face and I'm doing this to her because we're arguing, you know what she's telling me to do? Buy them clothes, buy them clothes. And I'm telling her I have £500 left for my paycheck. I'm going to Jamaica. I can't buy it, like, I can't just spend all my money on them. What am I going to have for myself? I had to ask my auntie for money. I had to borrow money from my auntie just to make sure that I'm secured and I'm good. And she'll say I'm lying. This is what I said. I'm the type of girl, I like to keep my receipts. I like to record my shit and put it out there, because she will come on this app and say, oh, Renee's lying, she knows how to fool you people. What do I need to lie for? What do I need to lie for? I grew up, I found my voice. Do you understand? I grew up, I found my voice, and I stopped doing. And the moment I stopped, the relationship went like this. The relationship went far. It's all documented, exactly. You can go on my YouTube, you see it all. No, it's gonna for like. Go and look work. Who goes on holiday knowing they work? Who books a flight and take more? You know, that's so stupid, you know. The woman book a flight to go to Jamaica, and you know in the UK you get 28 days holiday in the year. The woman book more than 6 weeks holiday, and then you're asking yourself why you don't have a job when you get back to London, because you took more than what you're supposed to take. You silly, you dunce. She works in a school. So how are you going to take more than what you're supposed to go for? And I wouldn't even believe her at this point. She probably still has her job, and she's coming on the media to lie, because guess what? She's running out of segments. She's running out of segments what to do, because she's not getting money on this app. So she probably wants you lot to feel sorry for her so that you can give her money. She shouldn't even be working in the school. I wouldn't want that around anyone's kids. Yeah, she works in the school, mate. She's on with your auntie. Good. Maybe her sister can lick some sense into her rascal head. Why didn't she just go school or on holiday? She lost her job, darling. She came to Jamaica to see her husband and went home, and then the school fired her. She's on live. What? She's on live 24/7. Come on, you're on live 24/7. You should be at the job centre every day. Auntie Pat's telling her about herself. Blood clot, somebody can't come to her. Your auntie said don't cap her and put it on speaker for live to her. What's she talking about? I told her she was on speaker. Auntie Pat knew she was on speaker, allow it. She knew she was on speaker. If you was on the live yesterday, didn't I not say you are on speaker? I said you are on speaker. I always tell people when they're on speaker. Now let's not do that. If you was in my live yesterday, I said you're on speaker, and she said alright. Yes, I did tell her. Please, I hope somebody screen recorded. I hope somebody screen recorded, please. Like, please, I really hope somebody screen recorded. Dark web, pull up your receipts, blood. I told her, I said you're on speaker. She said alright. I told her she was on speaker, and you said what you said, so let's not throw it on Renee today. Don't let my head chip today, yeah? Don't let my head chip today. I told you was on speaker. We're not going to do this lying up thing now. I told you was on speaker, and you said what you wanted to say. Now don't blame me because what you said was caught on camera. I told you from the jump you was on speaker, bro. The moment I answered your phone call, I told you on speaker. So it's either you're upset because the world heard you, but I told you was on speaker and you choose to say what you said. So what's the issue? Auntie Pat's always playing two sides, man. I'm tired of her now, man. Honestly, stop playing two sides, bro. Tell Maureen about herself and tell Maureen when she's wrong and right now. Because enough is enough. I'm tired of it now. This is why I stick to myself, bruv. Because this is not making no sense. You can't be playing two sides. You can't be playing two sides, bro. I'm sorry. You can't be playing two sides. Bro, her sisters need to tell the look of elderly woman. Her sisters need to tell the look of elderly woman to leave me alone. Do you know, enough time I pick up the phone and call my aunties, you know, instead of replying back on the media, you know. Enough time I pick up the phone and I talk to them and I tell them. And I tell them, please talk to your sister to tell her to leave me alone. They're just talking about why you was vlogging, buying for people. She's not playing two sides. They're saying rent is when she called her. She don't let the whole world know. But I told her she's on speaker. I told her I was on live. So if I told you was on speaker and I told you I was on live, why did you continue to speak about certain things then? Banger got the iPad, yeah. All of them enable her. They're all scared of her. They're all scared of her. They all enable her. They're all scared of her. Yes, he got the tablet. He loves it, by the way. Somebody come up here and come to. Someone needs to come to. My other friend's dead. Can't find the fucking charger.
Me say me read the comments. Some of us here are what me not look at no comments neither. Me just say what me have to say. And as me say me not stay quiet long. Cause me have parents even a go. And long after Maureen, me realize say me dey on speaker. And then me say Renee me dey on speaker. That's it.
No, I told you he was on speaker before, babe.
And that's what me say, I'm going to stick to what me say. Even if Mr. Renee don't call Maureen and ask Maureen, call Maureen now go help. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it, Caan wasn't going to help.
Nothing wrong with that.
I wasn't going to do it.
By yourself.
Thank you.
So what's the issue?
And that's all me I say. Do it by yourself.
By yourself.
So
me personally, when me I do nothing, me not need no help from nobody. Me not go take on something if me know me can't flipping manage it. And me that. So if me go do something, me safe towards it and me do it, me not need no help.
Well,
and me not go come on the media and beg nobody.
Well,
nothing at all.
She said,
give me fair enough.
So
she said,
but me not come here and beg.
She said,
plus,
when she
come
back,
the begging is disgusting, it's fucking disgraceful.
She said, when she come back,
if you don't like the begging,
Renee, stop up on the media, go beg. It not look
bro,
good.
You can't tell me nothing. None of you lot can't tell me nothing. None of you lot can't tell me shit. You don't put money in my pocket. So none of you can't tell me nothing. Look at you sitting over there with a woman. Bro, you play two sides too much. You play two sides too much, bro. You play two sides too much. You play two sides. I don't do the fake thing, bro. Don't be on the phone and have a conversation with me and tell me one thing. And then when you're over the phone to Maureen, you play. This is why I would not, as bad as me and my baby father be. As bad as me and my baby father be. Do you understand? You know, let me not say too much. Let me not say too much. My Auntie Pat loves to play two sides. She does it all the time. She plays two sides all the time. She's never mutual. She's never mutual. She'd be on the phone to me acting a certain type of way and get off the phone to me and then she goes on the phone to my mum and play another side. She plays two sides too much. She plays two sides too much. Whatever I want to do on my platform, I can do on my platform because I made you lot get a platform. So none of you lot can't tell me nothing. If I want to click my live and beg, I'll click my live and beg. What's the issue?
Some people just know
What's the issue? What is the issue?
But two when me I beg me brother with it.
They're not my kids. They're not my children.
I know only
I'm
me.
not going to be the only one that's doing for them. Everything you buy, everything I buy, I got to buy times 2. They're not my kids.
The still do it, of course, is a begging.
So when I call you lot's phone for help for the boys, why can't none of you lot help me? Even Auntie Pat don't want to give me money for them because they're not her pitney, and I don't expect her to. Do you understand? I don't expect Auntie Pat to help me. But you're a hypocrite. You cannot. You're playing 2 sides. Stop playing 2 sides, bro.
To work before they on the app.
Of course, we used to work.
You can't go back and do it.
Then me can't go. Of course, me put out to get work and everything. I wait for a call.
I'm
I went on there work. Me have time for TikTok when me are working.
You're a hypocrite.
Oh man.
Only when me done work, I go on TikTok. And nobody now go stop me from come on TikTok. As long as the app them out here, me I go there on it. Yeah, me I go there on it. So when she come back, she go push me down. Me want PR. Me want PR because she don't know who me is it. So me want PR that's the day that when she come. Me want PR that day there.
Stop saying Renee says she's gonna push you down. You come on the app and you threaten me all the time. You tell the people you're gonna fight me. So if I reply back and I say I'm gonna fight you back, what's the problem? Did I click my live and tell people I'm going to attack my mother? No. For every action you do in life, there's a reaction. You don't come on the internet and make threats and think that no one's going to defend themselves. You come on this app all the time and tell people what you're going to do to me when you see me. So why are you shocked that I said I'm going to lick you in your face when I see you back? It's simple as that. Do not come on TikTok and tell people when you see Renee, you're going to do something to me. And then when I reply back and say, okay, just try now, I'm going to lick you back. I'm just waiting for you to hit me first. I know my rights in the UK. I'm waiting for you to lick me first so I can lick you back and defend myself because it's self-defense.
We are talking.
Alright then.
They're hypocrite and I don't give a fuck. They're hypocrite. Auntie Pat is being a hypocrite right now.
Alright, may I come off now? Alright, bye. Alright. Guys. Now I come off our live. We just come to say this.
Probably her friend or her kid told her to come off the live.
Yeah, so I got to do my mother's job, my mother's duty. My daughter goes a parents' evening. I go start out myself and go parents' evening. So Maureen, love you and yeah.
Yeah, love you and leave it to
Son say before 5 o'clock, but she said she want left out for 5.
Because what did you come up to do? What did you come up to do?
Chop.
Alright, yeah, a good girl.
Alright, bye people, bye. Let me end this thing again. Oh. And
I'm not my fucking friend today, bro.
Are you pressing the right thing? Look up on the top, up there, sir. Yes, yeah.
Fucking 4-eyed little cunt. Look at her. Don't like this woman.
I come out verse my head, can my head hurt me, yeah?
Move before blood pressure lick your blood clot. Where?
I don't have time for this. I am going to
Come
rest.
off. Come off then. With your 4 eyes before blood pressure lick your blood clot in your head. Move, man. Sit somewhere like dog. But man, your fucking kids useless.
This little girl, this little girl, this little girl, that. You know see? You know
Shut up.
everything should
You
carry to
started it. You started it. Stop playing the victim. All of you lot. Every single one of you lot love to team up against me, bro. But I keep telling you lot, you're not gonna bury me 6 foot fucking deep because none of you lot can't silence me. Maureen can't silence me. Patricia can't silence me. None of them can't silence me. She was on this live yesterday and she was provoking the shit out of me. What was Renee doing? Minding her business, right? You all do this to me every single time, bro. Every single time you always do this to me. All of you lot do this to me. When I speak, I'm the issue, bro. Yesterday you was on live talking about me to your husband. For what? For what? Why was you talking about me? Take off your yellow scarf and show your headless friggin' hair. Don't tell me she's my mum. She's not my mum. She wasn't my mum when she wasn't taking care of me when I was a youth. None of you tell me she's my mum. I don't want to hear nothing. This woman sit down and talk to my enemies every single day. This woman sit down in DMs and have conversation with my enemies every single day. This woman sit on social media and talk to people, to females that don't like me. Do not tell me nothing.
when I come over, you beg me, beg. When I come over, you joke me, I joke. You think me look at my personal life, my personal business? Come over here. Come over this devil app here. Remember the app here, devil, you know. This is a devil app. This is not a normal place for you to carry your business, come and talk about it on it. Because people are always telling you about it.
I hate it. I don't like this one at all.
Look here, I'm telling you something. You have to come tell me about if me you time if you remove the fabulous. You see me have fabulous by my name. You don't say I want more rose there. You don't say I want more rose is dead there. You don't say fabulous panic. Eh? You don't say I want more roses. You don't say.
I don't think people understand what's going on in my head. I'm pretty in darkness with her. I don't like my mum. Do you understand? I don't like her. And this stems from far. Do you understand? From far.
Me, fabulous, me.
From far. And you know what triggered me? You know what triggered me? Is that I mind my business and I try my best not to speak about this woman. Take her down. I don't want to see her no more. I try my best to ignore Maureen. You understand? I stay in my little lane. I stay in my little cub. I don't talk about my mum. You understand? Too much trauma there. And every time she comes on this app and she does little things to pick at me. You understand? Yesterday, she's on live yesterday, because some of you don't know what happened yesterday. I reposted a video. She's on live yesterday. Everyone knows I don't talk to Cutie. Everyone knows that Cutie came on social media and classed me and I classed her back. She's on the live talking to her husband. Cutie's in the comment section. And what did Maureen say? This is the girl that classed Guinness. This is the woman that classed Renee, and she Robert Renee bad. And she said more things. And she said, oh, Renee's basically, I'm going to see it and I'm not going to like what she's got to say. I ignored it. You understand? I ignored it, chat. The other day, a couple of weeks ago, you came on live and you sat down on a panel with a bunch of strangers that don't know me, that don't know what I went through as a little girl growing up. Do you understand? While you was selling your drugs, while you was doing your fuckery on the road, while you was shipping me to this auntie and to that auntie's house, while you went to prison. You understand? All these things that you went on. It happened when I was in her house, when I was staying with her. I told you, like, it didn't. I think you lot must think it did. I feel like you lot must think, oh, it happened. All right, for example, let's say it happened on a Monday and it never happened again. No. It happened for a good year. I'll say a good year. It happened for a good year consistently. Do you understand? Every time he come around, and the thing is, the man knew when my mum was going, when my aunt, I wouldn't say my mum going to work. He knew when my auntie was going to work. He knew every time they wouldn't be in the house. This time, my sister's dad, which is my stepdad, I call him my stepdad to this day. My stepdad had a shop on Clapton. Is it Clapham? He had a seafood restaurant, okay? Restaurant, and he would go. My stepdad would go to work go to the shop every day to open the shop. Do you understand? If you lot know my stepdad that had a restaurant in Clapton, I think it's Clapton, near Hackney or Homerton, somewhere near there. He had his restaurant. Everything was calculated. Everything was calculated. He knew when everybody was working. He knew when everybody, you know, was at work. He knew, and he would come around, and it would just be me and my cousins. But I was the oldest one. What are you looking for? And I was like, it happened to you. Like, I was so I don't think you understand. Like, I was so shocked because she's telling me my story. Like, she's telling me what he did to her. So I'm like, rah, it's not just me that it happened to. It happened in my little circle as my little cousins are growing up, and I'm the eldest one. Do you get where I'm coming from? And then she said to me, she was like, oh, she went to the police. This is when I used to live in Orpington. So if you go on my YouTube channel, this is when Maggie used to come to my house. When Maggie used to come to my house and me and her used to cook in the kitchen, that's when my cousin told me it happened to her. Just to put a time frame on it. And I don't know why she didn't go along with her case. I think my other cousin, which is Angie's daughter, my cousin wanted her to come and be the witness because my other cousin knew it was happening to my cousin. But my other cousin was like, she doesn't want to relive any pain. She's got a family now, she's got her kids, so she doesn't want to write a statement, she doesn't want to go to the police, she just wants to forget about it. So like I said, it just didn't happen to just me. There's a lot of us, do you understand what I'm saying? And this man is friends with our aunties, my mum, her mum. It happened within the family, do you understand? It's not the first time anyway. I could probably name how many times on his hand I gave him head. There was never a choice. I don't think Sharika, she was the young, no, not Sharika, she was the youngest one. She's the youngest one out of all of us, and I don't think her. It didn't happen to her, no. She was young, she's the youngest one. But the touch up and them things there happen in front, yeah. Monet wasn't around these times. He changes how. Let me tell you why you will never find him. You will never find him because he's very smart. You will never find him because he's very smart. He changes houses more than anybody I know in this world. He took me to 3 different houses, and one house that he took me was in a block. I wouldn't say like an estate block. Another, it's a different type of block. And he took me to the block, and I went into the house. The first thing you see when you go in the house is a room. That was his wardrobe room, where he'll have his clothes in that. Then you walk a bit more in the hallway, then you have the kitchen, then you walk a bit more, then you have the bathroom, and then you have his bedroom. And in the top drawer there was bare money, like there was so much money in the top drawer, like, and then his bed will be right in the front. And then another house that he took me to just had a bed in it, like there wasn't really much in there. So for my mum to come on this app and tell people that I'm lying is absolutely diabolical to me. Because why the fuck would I lie about something like that? I know what happened. You lot guessed his name. Put a picture on it. Okay? And that's not even his real name. That's just the name he goes by. That's just the name the name he goes by. I'm not saying his name. So somebody said where he took me was where? Because I don't know where, you know. I just know there's a bridge. I just remember seeing a bridge. And you know when I say bridge, I don't mean like London Bridge. You understand what I'm saying? You know that thing, I don't know what you call it. There's like, it must be a bridge or something. And there's the Caribbean shop is very small. It's a very small Caribbean shop. and then there's a bridge before it, like I don't really know what you call that shit, man. I have to see a picture. If I see a picture, it'll ring bells. Like the bridge is built in with the wall. It's not like an extension bridge or nothing. If I look up, I can see that there's something over it like that. And then there's a small little Caribbean shop. It's very small in there. It's very small in there. I remember the bridge, the Caribbean shop being very small, very compact. He went downstairs. He loaded off some of the stuff to give the man. Then he got the food, and then we got into the car. And I know that there's like blocks of flats. It don't look like an estate flat, like when you know estate flats, how they look grimy. It don't look like that. It looks like, it just looks like a normal flat. And then it's a closed though. It's a closed. And when I say closed, I don't mean closed what I'm wearing. I mean it's like a closed area. So it's like, you know, that's like a little private little community, like a small little community. And then there's like white sheds when you go into the close. That was one area that it happened in. There was even a time where he came to my auntie's house with his wife. He was married to a Rasta lady. He was married to a Rasta woman. He came over to my auntie's house one night and he wanted us to sleep over. And me and Sharika was in the kitchen with Renika, and I was like, no, I'm not. Like I was doing this, like in the kitchen. I was like I don't want to sleep over. And me and Sugar kept saying no, like we're not going. He took Renika. He took Renika to go sleep. Renika was the only one that slept over his house. I didn't sleep over. Renika was the only one that slept over. His wife was there. And it's only when I grew up, somebody in the family said that the wife and him are not together no more. The wife divorced him. I don't know why she divorced him. I don't really know the ins and outs on that situation. I just know they're not together. I know that his baby mom gave him a son, and I know that his baby mom is probably Portuguese or Angolan. She's very light skinned, very fair. She was young at the time when I was around. When I was around, she wasn't that much far of an age difference from me. Yeah, she's young because he took her to my auntie's salon one time. Like one time she came in the salon with him and she had an accent and she was talking her language, and she was very young. Brixton Road Bridge, I think it's called. He's not with the wife anymore. They're not together. They divorced many years ago. Maybe she knew what he was like. Who knows? And this is why, yeah. Let me tell you women something out there. If you've never been essayed before, yeah. See, when you have a daughter, your job is to protect your child. Do you understand? Your job is to protect your child. You don't leave any man with your kid. When I was growing up, my mum was careless. Do you understand? She would just leave man around me, her little friends around me. Big careless woman. Do you understand? And if you're a mother here and you've got kids as well, I want you lot to listen. Even if you're my mum's age group, even if you have a friend and you've been friends with this guy for a decade, and you have your little man friend them, and you bring your man friend to your house, don't leave them around your child, because this man was always left with us. Our family trusts this man so much to leave this man with us, to allow this man to come to their house when he's not even around, when they're not even around. Do you understand? And our childhood got taken away from us. Our childhood got taken away from us. Why? Because a man felt comfortable to come to where we sleep and knock on the door. He felt you women felt, you parents felt comfortable to say, oh, Renee, go pick up the food and go follow him. You know, it's too much freedom. Do you understand? And Jamaican parents love to say, so why you never tell me? Why you never tell me? Why would we tell you lot when it's happening? Why would we? When the simple things we get beaten for, the simple things you lot are beating us for. So why would we come and tell you lot anything when we know you lot are gonna say we're lying? When the simple things you lot are beating us for, the simple things you pick up a belt and you beat us for. So in our head automatically, why are we gonna sit down and tell you lot? Why are we going to sit down and tell you that this man is doing this and that to us? This man's taking us to houses and doing these things to us. Why? When if we have a little boyfriend, you lot beat us for it. If something happens, that's not our fault. You lot beat us for it. If we come home from school late, you beat us for it. So what makes you think in our head we're not thinking, oh, you're going to beat us for that? And when I told my mum, she told me I was lying. So what was the point of me telling her? What was the point of me telling you that your friend did this to me? And you look me in my face and tell me I lie, me and tell them if I come out to your face, I'm gonna go. And I just walked out the room. I just walked out the room because look at that. There was no point of me telling you. There was no point. You just threw it in my face. She didn't ask him. She's lying to you lot. She's lying to you lot. None of them in this family has seen that man over for so long. I just told you lot, you can't find him. You will never be. Let me tell you something. He has so many phones. This man changed SIM card more than women change their underwears. Do you hear me? This man changed SIM cards more than you lot change underwears or change a pad. Do you understand? He has so many SIM cards. He has so many phones. When I was around him as a young girl, he had like 7 phones in the car. 7 phones. You understand? Obviously running his line, but at the same time he's doing his thing with little girls. Do you understand? He would change his SIM cards, throw the SIM cards away, and he has a new number. Yes, he was. He would change his cars. SIM cards, cars and houses. 3 things that he will always change. You will never find he's a ghost.